Do a 10-minute tournament. I can actually title this tournament the Catalan and the Queen's Gambit Decline. That's how kind of that's kind of, I guess the word is mimicky. That's how mimicky chess is. I would say that's how accessible it is. That's how many grandmasters our games are accessible, and how these tournaments are so accessible online that everybody just copy what they do. And right now everyone's still copying that. I mean, whenever you do the Catalan, everyone just does the Queen's Gambit Decline or either the Nimzo Indian, but I don't bring out the knight first, so they can't do the Nimzo. But I do the Catalan. I've been doing the Catalan for like a year. Really, really good at it. I think I can only be beat at a high level at this. Now with black, everyone does the Catalan against me also. That's why I say it's kind of mimicky. So with black, I do the Queen's Gambit. If they don't do the Catalan, I'm back on the Najdorf Sicilian. So if someone goes e4, I'm going to do the Najdorf. So it's going to be interesting with black, the games in this tournament. If someone goes d4, I'll do the Queen's Gambit Decline, or either try to get into some kind of Nimzo Indian, or try to get some type of b7, try to get some type of fianchetto with the light square bishop. Let's go, Catalan. At least I get the first game with white, so I should start off this tournament at the top. Okay, so he's gonna do like a King's Indian type setup, I see. And I'm already in my setup, so I have to, but with the King's Indian, I kind of go into like a London. I'll change it. I know that dark square bishop isn't coming to challenge me like that. So I'll change the opening, but I'll do it in a way, I'll kind of mix it though, like I'm doing now. In a way to where I could still, oh, okay, so he's not gonna let me do that. Let me just take the center. I'm about to say I can still fianchetto my white bishop. But, yeah, he's gonna, okay, so he's playing kind of a bad opening, so let me just play fast. It's gonna be slow, though. But it's not gonna be easy for him to castle. I think I could rip his center open before he even gets a chance to castle. I may have just allowed him to push that pawn, though. Yeah, at least I blocked out his white bishop. Now I gotta make my white bishop more active. So my main move is going to be f5, f4, f5. But he has to castle. He can't castle either. Okay, so he's not going to castle. He's not going to castle. He think he has my pieces trapped, but he doesn't. Well, I guess he does. Let me see how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? This is a trap that I kind of fell into. It won't be easy to get out of. I'm gonna have to sacrifice the dark square bishop for that pawn. I don't mind that. As long as I can keep his king in the center with his next check, but that'll just help him develop his queen side if I check him. So then he's gonna go after my rook with his dark square bishop. I hope he does that. He'll lose on the spot if he goes after that rook. Okay, so he's trying to get the castle off. I'm not gonna give him a chance because he can't even get his queen out. So he made a bad choice because his king is just stuck in the center, and it is a lot of drama coming, sir. All right. Still not gonna give you the chance to castle. I'm gonna force you to put that back. What if I go here, he goes here, he'll be able to castle. I'm gonna force you to put that back. Let me go right here. That's a killer right there. I'm not gonna give him the chance to castle though. Once that knight gets in the center, it'll stop his king from castling. That's the price you gotta pay for trading that piece for 2 pawns. Okay, so he thinks he can go that way, but he can't. I still, do I still get the queen? Nope. Have to check him first. Trade the white bishop, then I get the dark square bishop. Maybe. At least it stops the castle, though. No matter what he does, I'm stopping that castle. So of course, that has to go. Then he's going to take that with the queen, and that stops the castle. So his king is still trapped in the center. Now I need another piece in the game. And he can't really get to that dark, okay, so he figured he can get to the dark square bishop like that, hitting the queen in the process. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna get in his face too with this. Because he can't bring the rook. He can't bring the knight back. So let me go here. So if he brings the knight back, his bishop ends up hanging. And then I push the pawn on his knight, make the knight move. He still can't castle. My knight is a monster. So even though I traded them pieces, my position is just so much better. You got to take advantage of that if you sacrifice a piece. I didn't look at like, oh, I'm losing a piece and just panic. No, I said, okay, I'm going to lose a piece, but how am I going to capitalize? I could give up a piece for 2 pawns. Like, is that bad for him? He got so much hanging right now. He can't castle. He can't bring the rook. His best move is to sacrifice the rook. He still can't do that. He needs to get rid of that knight, though. He needs to tempt me to take that rook with my knight, and I would. Okay, so that was the wrong move, too. This move right here is just going to hurt too much. Yeah, that was the wrong move. That move right there hurts too much. That gives me the piece back. And so, I mean, I'll be, what, 2, 4, 6? I'm only going to be up a pawn, though. But the position is just so dominant. Even if he castles, it's going to be a dominant position. So my king can step to h1 and be safe. If he castles, I'm coming up that a file with that pawn. But that move, he resigned. I was about to say, he didn't have to resign, though. He should have just taken the pawn, gave me the piece. He forgot he was up a piece. But I think he knew, like, nah, my position is done. Yeah, I killed that position. Sometimes you could sacrifice a piece to take over somebody's position like that. Sometimes it just shows itself. You just gotta see the positional, that's like a positional tactic. You know, see the positional strength. Like a hold up, I'm like 5 points up on this position. I would love to play with the E-valve bar. I would love to play that game with the E-valve bar, or at least to see that game. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that game. Go through that game with the E-valve bar on. Okay, so we all tied for second. Now we all tied for third. I need another game. Like quick. I won that game fast enough, but not fast enough. Okay, that was a good pin. I'm looking at someone else play. So that pawn is gonna drop, but at a cost. Oh, I guess white again. They being nice to me. Okay, now we going into a queen's gambit. Unless it's different ways I'll change it. Like with a move like that, I'll do it. I just won't let his knight get active. I'll definitely do it. Check. Don't back that bishop up and to block the check. That'll be terrible. He did it. I knew he was gonna do that. He just wasted a move. Now let me fianchetto this queen. I mean this bishop, and I'm thinking I gotta watch my queen at the same time. And I just thought 2 things at once. That was cool. That's how you play chess. Just do that automatically. Gotta watch though. Make sure my queen doesn't fall victim to nothing. And make sure just really watch my queen in this position. Make sure his bishop never pins my queen to my white rook once I go e4 also. Surprised he's playing like this. Terrible way to play. Okay, so he's coming. Okay, so the queen is pretty much safe. So I can develop. I don't need that. I hate cutting off her squares, but she's okay. I think I could run up this position right here. I should do this. Just to put a question to what he's doing. Develop my white bishop at a3. That's the question. a3. I want to get his white bishop off of that line. His best move right now is to probably move his knight back to where it came from and try to reroute it. Okay, so he's going to try to attack my king, which I'm not going to let him do. Let me do this first. If he gets froggish leap, is he going to trade the rook for the knight? That'll be terrible. That was a terrible pawn push he made. So he's playing pretty bad. He must have won this game off a resign or something. And he just gives me a piece, doesn't he? If I push, he takes the knight. I take the pawn. I take the bishop. Then his knight is still hanging. So that'll be good for me. Because then I get another pawn on top of that. All right, let's do that. Gotta calculate. That was a slow calculation. I should have seen that automatically, but I had to be sure. I at least get a pawn at the end of this line. And this king doesn't have a safe castle because his knight is still hanging. It's not like he could check me. So he has to give me that B pawn, and I'm going to try to keep it. So I got this knight, I got this bishop. He lose a piece, actually. Because his knight is hanging, but once I hit the B pawn, his other knight is going to be hanging. So he might as well resign, too. Dang, I'm on fire. Well, he don't believe me. Once I hit that, now his other knight hanging. So I'm hitting this rook and this knight. Now I take the protection away from his other knight. That's the stuff you got. That's why you got to practice tactics so you can foresee stuff like that. Yeah, he resigned. I made 2 of them quit. Darn, that was pretty darn good. So I should be in 3rd place. It didn't show my score yet. When they wait this long, I just played too well. It's calculating that. Like, nah. Oh, I'm number 1. I'm gonna keep it too. I played 2190. That's Grandmaster level. I think I should be higher though. I think it's because of their ratings that they didn't put it higher. Now I gotta hold down the 1st place. When someone makes a knight move like that, I just automatically take over which central square they give me. If they come with, okay, so he wants to do all this. Okay, so I transpose into like a Carol Khan against whatever he's doing. That's how I'm gonna play this. Even though I should play it like a French. That's how I have to play it. Can't play this like a Carol. Definitely gotta play this like a French, but I can still develop. I may be able to play it like a good French. Until my white bishop is out. So it's kind of like a mix between the French and the Carol Khan. Okay. I didn't expect that. I actually didn't expect that, but I've been facing that a lot. I usually win against this type of opening. All the time. Let me get this dark square bishop out. Well, let's see how it goes, though. Let me get castle. Is he going to try to bring that knight once I castle? So should I chase the knight? Well, I don't have to chase the knight first. Yeah, I faced this exact line yesterday. The exact same line. I crushed it too. Tore it to pieces. Let me castle before I do anything. Do I have to castle now? No, I can castle. I don't have to protect that pawn. Yeah, I played this exact same line. And this was the move. I don't know if the move is, I don't know if it's the same though. I don't know if the move is I don't know if the move is B6 or B6 or E5. I think E5 is the better move. So that'll cause, but B6 right now, he'll take. I think B6 is the way I broke down his center last time. Just immediately attack it before he gets that knight, because he's gonna try to get that knight to A4, and then put it in this hole right here. He's gonna try to control the position. So I have to attack this pawn structure right now to take away the power of his idea of even putting a knight there. Yep, this is exactly how the last game went. Exactly. I leave all the tension there. Now I focus on E5. This must be a book line that I played, because we're in the same line. It's changing though. This is almost exactly the same line I played yesterday. Okay, so he's gonna give me this E5 push. Should I take the pawn now? No, I don't have to trade anything at all. No matter what he trades, I can take it back. So let me go with E5 now. I think he's gonna take B6, and that'll just be good for me because I'll take back with the knight. Then I'll get the knight into C4. That'll be great. But what I did requires a response. Okay, he didn't believe me. Now, what if I take that and I force him to take that way? Then I'll be able to attack up the queen file. I force him to take it that way, I'll be able to attack up the queen file. I may have to take that. And somehow get my rook into this game. So let me take that. Then get my rooks on the file that opens up, which is this one. So we're kind of indirectly fighting for 2 rook files. Okay, good game, good game. Now, this totally new territory for me now. That's really what I wanted. I'm gonna back this bishop up to f8, of course. I wanted a new type of game. Okay, so he traded. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna trade the other rook if he's willing to do something like that. As he did. Okay. So it's a consolidation. Everything about to come off the board then, huh? What if I take this pawn first? He'll have to take back with that pawn. So let me make sure my position isn't weak at the end of all this. He can trade the rooks if he wants. Okay, I'll trade the rooks then. He should have probably taken that with the knight. I think it was important to stop my queen from getting here. Man, it's going into a draw. But he could still chase it back away. But I really wanted okay, he wants to trade the queen. Definitely going into a draw. But he has the advantage. I think he has the advantage. Whew. I have to trade too. This guy was pretty sharp. I think he has the advantage though. I can't really get my pieces out too easily. It's gonna get rough. This is gonna get real tough. Dead even game might be a draw. Just might be a draw game. Sheesh. About to try something though. My next move is gonna be he gave it to me too. He shouldn't have given me this move. What is he going for? He's just going to hang the knight there. Now he's still looking for an outpost for his knight. Doesn't matter. Should have stopped me from. Oh, he's looking for an outpost for the knight. So he gives up a pawn, but I can't take it. If I take, he takes. Wait, what if I take? What if I take the bishop first? Let me take that first. If he takes the knight, then I just take his other knight with check, and then I take the pawn. I think he messed up. If he takes that knight, then I could still take this knight. He takes, I could take. He pushes, I could stop him from queening that pawn. I could take that knight, take this pawn. I could stop him from queening that. The question is, can he protect it? What if I just don't mess with it? What if I just don't mess with it? I'm not gonna mess with it. We'll let him have that. I'm not gonna fight that fight. That's too complicated. It's not worth it. Let me just put the power back over here. No, he can't protect that. That's worth it. That's more. That was a better plan than trading his knight. What? Did I just take a free pawn? Huh? Instead of trading his knight and trying to stop that pawn and hoping this other knight can't come and force me to trade my bishop for that pawn. Yeah, ain't nothing you can do. He trying. He's trying to get that knight back into the position. It's too late. He already lost the pawn. Very important one, too. Very important one. Now I step my king into the game, you're going to lose the other one. Okay, so here we go. Now I got to get this king into this fight. Make sure I don't get pinched by that knight. With that passed pawn like that, it's kind of a winning game. I got to make sure that knight doesn't pinch my dark squared bishop and take it from me. That's what he's trying to do. He wants me to step up. Let me just force the knight to move. Okay, now I can at least control the knight for a little while. I can control the knight from right here. It really can't go anywhere to attack my pawn. Then I can get this king back into this game. Should I push the pawn? Well, let me just step the king in this way. I'm playing this like a professional. I didn't have to waste that pawn move though. You stop that king from moving. Get my other king. I guess I did have to waste that pawn move. No, you get that. Now that pawn right there is gonna win the game for me. Let me centralize this king. That pawn is gonna win everything. Question is, I gotta count how to do this. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he can't do anything. It's not gonna be easy though. He's gotta move his king backwards though. That's what hurts him. But he doesn't. Darn it, that's what hurts me. It might be a draw. I can't lose, but it might be. I think my king being central like this is gonna win it. Cause it's just too much. That pawn is too strong. I could just sacrifice it for just to take his other pawn. Yeah, he resigned. Good game, man. That guy was good. Dang. So I kept first place. Sheesh. I bet he's saying the same thing about me. Like, that guy was good. Glory to God, but that was insane. That was insane. So I'm still holding down first place. What's my rating? 22-31. I thought so. They'll give me above master. My performance after 3 games, after 4 or 5 games, you can really trust your performance and know that it's really gauge where I'm always at about 2,300 between master and grandmaster. So I wanted to go up. I'm gonna play the next game a little more careful. I was a little too loose that game. But I like creating them type of imbalances like that. Make a person have to think on their feet, especially if it's after the 5-minute mark. What position you gonna let me play? Okay, he's gonna let me play my Queen's Gambit. He's gonna let me play my Catalan. So I'm dang sure not doing knight c6 so he can do a N.O.vate. Okay, I love it when they still force the N.O.vate because they don't know what else to do. And it really just helps me develop that knight where I wanted it. I don't have to use my queen to take that pawn back. Now I can leave the tension there longer. And the knight got influence on e4. Very good position for me. Okay, so he's forcing me to take. His bishop isn't doing anything right there. He's forcing me to take. I gotta call you back. He's forcing me to take, which is no problem. I think I know who that is. I want to win this tournament. I hope they don't call right back. Definitely want to win this tournament. You go right here just because I can. You go right here just because I can. Just to put the queen somewhere. Just to get the rook behind just see what file out, just to see what it looks like. I'm really gonna move the queen eventually. That was just to get her somewhere. I really want to barrel down this file. That's the only open file. Okay. So I forced him to push something, huh? I can't take that. Then it's a whole new game. It's a whole new kind of game, because that gives my queen access to the king side now. Now I just sweep her. Well, actually, I can centralize her. Very strong right here in the center. Nothing can really chase her out of that spot. Now I found somewhere for my other pieces. That's what you gotta do. Just find good squares for your pieces. My other knight needs a good square. His knight has to go immediately, expeditiously. Question is, where is he gonna put it? I never let a piece sit on the outpost like that. Never. It'll never happen. That's priority. But after that, okay, yeah, your knight got to go really expeditiously now, because it's only. Nah, I ain't gonna chase his knight away. It'll just help it. Help his knight attack my queen if I chase it away. But I do have a move. No, that move isn't there either. Where is he going with that queen? Let me just see where he's going with that. I'm just curious. Why would he put it directly in front of that knight like that? I just want to know. Inquiring minds want to know what you doing with that. If you put it in the wrong place, then my e4 pawn push becomes very strong. But I still got the e4 pawn push almost. That's the fight in this position right there. He's good. He's in fourth place, so I'm not gonna sleep. Okay, so that gets one of these pieces off the board. So I think I got the better position, so I don't mind getting one of these knights off the board. Yeah, you gotta go, sir. Then once that knight comes off the board, I think I do have the e4 pawn push. He can't put that knight on a6 though. He don't have to put it on. Okay, he did. Yeah, that knight has to go. He's gonna take back with the queen, of course. And I think I got a6 in this position. I mean e4. I'm still worried about him going a6. But I do have e4, which is very liberating. We go into a dead endgame with my rooks just being very dominating over him. That's what it's gonna turn into. I don't know, some players just can't foresee that type of positional imbalance. Like, we're gonna go into an endgame with my rooks being very dominating over you, man. Very. So that's where we're at now. My position is just way more dominant than his like this. I got the rooks on the only open files. I got the rooks on 2 open files, unchallenged. Got a knight in the center that can discover check him and take his white bishop, but that got some tactics. I got a rook for him to stop that. He got to stop my rook from drop. I got a rook that can drop to his 7th rank, which is right here. Like, everything is gonna fall apart. He should have challenged that rook. He shouldn't have let that rook get right there. That's what he shouldn't have done. But he was just looking for an open file. So I traded in a way that gave me a better position. I did that twice this game. Okay. So he's just gonna give me the pawn, which I'm gonna take. Which I'm definitely gonna take in the endgame. Gonna take the pawn, sir. Okay, so he wants to do that. That doesn't work though. I think I could take the knight now. Yeah, I could take the knight. I got a trick in the position, don't I? I could take his knight. I could take his knight for free. Because if he takes back with the rook, I'll check him. Yeah, I could take that knight for free. Let me get that. He can resign now. See, I traded the position down until it was better for me, and then you just see a tactic just pops up. Oh, he didn't believe me. Check. I get one of them rooks, sir. Even if you step the king over, I get the other rook. Let me get that too. Let me get everything. Let me get that too. And let me get my rook back to defend myself while I think about what I'm going to do next. Just brilliant chess play. Traded the game, went up a pawn, and messed up his structure. Because he's just that good. That's just how you play chess. Is he going to drop down there and force the rook trades? I dare you. I was waiting for him to try something like that. So you can't, okay, he forced the rook trade, so that's an automatic loss. Because it wasn't nowhere for him to go, really. He just automatically lost. I just forced him to go after this pawn, and I just take all these pawns. It's an automatic loss. He's got to go get that pawn, and I just go take these. I better slow down. We get these pawns in the game. Dang, man. Almost messed that up. But I'm good. Shucks. I'm sharp as a tack, ain't I, brother? Oh, I was gonna go to the bathroom. I wish he would have made a move. Did I keep first place? Now it's a 4-way tie for first place. All right. Let's go. I gotta do another one on the bathroom break. It's a 5-way tie for first place, but one of them don't have a flame, which means he's gonna fall away. If you got a fire, it means you never lost the game, so you get an extra point every time you win. Now it's one player in first place by himself. Is he playing anybody? Yeah, I was about to say. Oh no, he's not playing nobody. I might get to play him. And I'll get to knock off the guy in first place. No fear, man. I got him. No fear, bro. When you playing chess at a high level, you don't supposed to have no fear. So we're gonna go into the Najdorf for sure. Oh no, we aren't. No, we aren't. He's playing it safe. Okay, me too. I may fianchetto my dark square bishop too. I may fianchetto this dark square bishop. Yeah, he let me do it. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so he's gonna try to go for that. He's gonna try and pawn storm me. Okay, so he's gonna go with the F pawn push. So I gotta counter that even before he does it. I'm gonna counter react it with this. I think it's too early for him to do that. And I could tell now the F pawn push doesn't have any power because it's not a pawn to push with it. So I just took the power out of that move. Now the question is, where do I want this queen? Do I want her right back where she was at? Do I want to put her here? I don't think I want to put her there. I'm not gonna put her back where she was at though. Give her as many squares as she can possibly have. Do I want to take that guy? No, I'm not gonna leave him with two bishops either. Let me go here. He's going after my dark square bishop. That's what he's doing. So let me go right here. I don't give away my dark square bishop, sir. He's a good player. I could tell that. I'm watching him on every level. Yeah, because he even tried to bait me into trading the He even tried to bait me into trading the bishop for the knight. Now I'll take it, because it forces him to take it with the pawn. I don't know if that's a good idea for him. Now I'll take it, and my white bishop isn't doing anything, and his knight is very powerful, so I'll definitely take it. He can't take it with the queen, or he loses a pawn. He did. He took it with the queen. I didn't think he would do that. It's a very important pawn to lose right there, because now you lose two. You lose two pawns with that one. Actually. Lost two pawns for one. I'll take it. But he does have a bishop move that he can pin my queen. Okay, he didn't do it, so let me get my queen out the way. Get my queen out the way. I'm up two pawns. I can just chill. But let me get her out of there before he get his piece back with interest. Here he comes. Let me get this knight out of here. Now this knight is a monster. Let me watch though. Let me pay it. That knight is a monster. Let me get a rook behind that knight. He about to get in some trouble now. Oh, he wanted his piece back. He wanted his piece back badly, too. Dang, he wanted that piece back, didn't he? Jeez. He wanted one of them pawns back, because that was a risky pawn move he just did. That was very risky. Oh, okay, that was risky for him, though. I'm not even going to lie. To give me the tempo just to get this move right here. I can always chase his dark square bishop away and go after that other pawn, but just giving me this move right here is very dangerous. And I guess he realizes that. Now, let me get rid of this dark square bishop. Let me get rid of this thing, because that thing is powerful. Let me get rid of that ASAP. Check. Force him to take it force him to open up his king. He's gonna have to take that with the queen. And so we'll go to the end game. Like then I'll be able to go back for that bishop and go back and get my pawn. See how far ahead I thought when doing that? Now you go back for that. Now I go back and get my pawn that he took. But I'm not finished with you. You're not escaping this. He's trying. He's gonna go after that rook again. He's trying to save his little pawn. He is trying. Look at him. Went after that rook again. Yeah, you ain't saving that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Now he's gonna try to pin the bishop, so I'm up, still up 2 pawns, and he's in first place, and I'm crushing him. I'm not crushing him though, but I'm beating him. He wants me to take that pawn. He wants me to get greedy now. I don't think I need that pawn. Then he'll just pin my white bishop. Then my rook will, I don't think I need the pawn. But my other rook is holding yeah, I don't think I need the pawn. I really don't. Because my queen, my back rank is too weak. It's not worth it. I'm already up, what, 3, 4, 5, 6? I'm already up 2 pawns. Why do that? Let me take a bathroom break before I start. I'll be right back. Okay, I got number 1. But this game is taking so long that it's not gonna give me number 1. That's not right. I wish he would resign now, but I wouldn't resign if I was him either. But I think he's lost. But the position is so tough that it's not worth him quitting. But he's definitely lost this game. I'm up 2 pawns in the end game. Nah, man, you're not gonna win this one, Jack. I'm sorry. That's too much. And one of them is a pass pawn at that. Nah. He cut that rook off. I would like to take the file. He just gave up. I'm just trying to open the file for my rook. That's why I pushed that pawn. So he took the file that I opened, but he can't control both of them. So he went back to the one he gave up. He's smart. But you just can't control both files, bro. I needed one of them. Okay, so he can draw it. He can't stop that check right there. Then my king gets there to protect my rook. Then he could take that pawn, then I push on his bishop, so I could set him up for some nasty stuff. Check. Because he can try to take that pawn and he'll get in some trouble. No, he won't. He can't take that pawn. Yeah, I'm about to say he'll get in some trouble. He pushed that pawn. I need that. It's a tough game. He's not gonna let me win it easy. Very tough. Very. What's so bad is I can't move my rook. It might be a draw, even though I'm up 2 pawns. I'm gonna have to give another pawn away. I'm gonna have to give that pawn away over there. I'm gonna have to let him take that pawn. Yep, I sure am. I have to give a pawn away, maybe. See how he handles this. Might have to give that pawn away. See how he handles this. Because he can still go for the check. That's what I can't allow. See how he handles this. Let's just keep this here. Just keep it there. Why not? Man, I can't move. I gotta think of something. I just don't see it, but he got me messed up over here. I think I gotta start pushing this G and this H pawn. Get my king out the pen, first of all, then I just have to sacrifice the pawn. I gotta use my king. I have to give away that F pawn, so I'm only gonna be at 1 pawn. So it can be a draw. He needs to get back around. He needs to get around. He needs to get his rook. He needs to give up this position and get his rook behind his Okay, he's not gonna do that. Yeah, I need to start pushing these pawns. Let me just put him on black, since I know he's gonna have that white bishop at the end of the game. He's going into like draw mode, but no, I'm not. Definitely gonna give up that pawn though. I just can't stay here and protect that. I don't think I can do that. Whew. Man, this is tough. Maybe I can keep the pawn. I see a way to keep it now without getting checkmated. I just didn't see this before for some reason. How I can keep all of my pieces now. And then I'll eventually be able to use my king. I just didn't see it before, but it's right there. Just move the king back and push the pawn. Simple. You don't have to give the pawn away. That's lazy. Just push it. Give him his little check if he wants. That little check don't do anything. Now he's gonna go after the other pawn. Like I might have to use all my pieces to protect my pieces, but I will protect my pieces. Then I'll be able to start pushing this. But I'll never. Now at least I can start pushing this here in a minute. Whew. This is tough. Man, this is tough. Whew. This is beyond tough. I don't see a way to get this guy. I'm gonna have to give away another pawn, aren't I? What if I just start pushing a pawn, give away that pawn, start pushing this one? Gotta give away something. I just can't hold this position like this. It's not gonna work. He's just gonna draw it. He has a fortress almost. I need this pawn, I need a threat, and that's the threat I need. I need some kind of threat. Check. Now you see how my king and now my pieces are more or less coming back to life. Still in trouble though. Still in trouble. Want to see what he does with that. Still not winning. He still kind of has a low-key fortress. But there's almost nowhere to put that rook. He got to stuff it. Yeah, he got to stick it there. Now, he just try to create another threat on this side of the board. I need another passed pawn. This is like a real puzzle right here, man. Just terrible. Oh, I see how I can do it. No, I can't even get over there. Oh, I see how I can do it. No, that's not gonna work. You come closer. Get this king more into this game until, okay, that's what I needed. I needed another threat in the position. That passed pawn is it. Okay, now we talking. Now I don't think he can win. Check. Make sure I don't fork this king with this rook right here. You go right here. He's gonna go after that pawn and he's gonna automatically, if he moved that rook, he automatically lost. That's what I'm trying to bait him into doing, going after that H pawn. It looks like he can do it, but then my rook check and I push that pawn, if it's over. It's over. If I can get his bishop, it's over. His white bishop been holding his position together. Okay, so he's, okay. You see if was he gonna try to keep checking me? As long as I can't get checkmated. Dang. See what I gotta do. See how I gotta do this. I gotta go get that other pawn over there. Because he can't move his pawn, but I can definitely go get the other one. Just gotta be patient. That's it. He can never move his rook off that file. Or I push the pawn. So I just gotta be patient. Now I'm just going to get the other pawn with the bishop. That's it. See how you just gotta play, constantly calculate, play the position. But this game took so long that I'm not even gonna be in top 10 anymore. See, I'm just going for the other pawn. He can never move the rook. Because my king is there to take the bishop. He can't move the, okay, now he can do it. Now if I take the pawn, he can move the rook. That was a good move. Let me go here. So he can't move that rook. Because then my bishop would be hanging again. I want to see how good he plays this next move. Now I can move my king and my rook now. Now I don't have to stay in this position. I can move the rook first. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I had a feeling he was going to go there. I should just go take the pawn. He's going to take back. I should just go take the pawn. It still creates another threat. Okay, I knew he would do that. Can I push this one? Then he'll take, then I'll take with the king, then he'll take that one. Do I have to save this one? Can his rook get in the game? If I go down there and save it, no, his rook can't get in the game. He doesn't have enough time. We check him first. No, I can just push this pawn. Push that. I'm running out of time though. So now I got 2 passed pawns. That's what I'm slowly doing, just making different threats on him. Those 2 passed pawns are vicious too. Yes, they are. We go right here. Those joints are vicious. Now I gotta reroute this other rook and I'll be in business. Oh man, that was sneaky. That was a little sneaky move right there. I might get a chance to trade off his white bishop. That was a good move. But he put me back in the position I want to be in though. Yep, he sure did. Dang, man, he's playing sharp. I gotta force this trade right here. That forces him to trade that. Whew, this guy's playing sharp, man. I ain't even gonna lie. He is not letting me win this game. I'm gonna still share it, but this game messed the tournament up for both of us. We just both played too well. And everybody else getting these fast games, and they're gonna get ahead of us in points. So the thing for me is just not to lose this, so at least I can share it. I haven't shared chess in a while. I know my rating is gonna be about 2,300, which is another thing I want to see. Yeah, man. I think that pretty much puts him in a real bad position. I don't know if he could fight back out of that one. We go right here. We're about to find out. I don't know if I can, man, I don't know if there's anything I can do. Shucks. Feels like there's nothing I can do. Gotta get a queen somehow. It's imperative. That was a bad move he just made. He gave me the queen. Oh, he didn't give me the damn queen. Oh, yes, he did. He gave me the queen or the rook. Whew. Man, this guy been impenetrable, man. Now he can resign unless he just wants to try to win on time. Now he can quit. He gotta take that. He gotta take one of those. He can quit now. Yes, George. Dang, that was brilliant, man. It's tough chess. That's it, sir. He's gonna play it down to the wire. He don't want to accept defeat. He doesn't want to accept defeat. He does not want to accept defeat. Like, he don't think I know how to do this little simple checkmate. I got my own system, dogs. Defeat. I hope I'm still in top 10 at least. Dang. Oh, I'm in 3rd place still. Alright, so that wasn't in vain. Holding my ground like that. One more game, I could jump to 1st place. I'll have to win it fast though. What's my rating? 2272. I told you it was gonna go to 2300, and it's right there, 2272, man. That's crazy. That's brilliant. Glory to God. That's above master level. That's close to grandmaster. Closer to master though. Let me get some water. Give him some time to think about that. Okay. Dang. What a brilliant tournament. Let's go. Come on, don't slow down now. I'm trying to speed up. I know we only got 7 minutes to finish this game for it to count. Maybe he about to make me pay for making him wait. Yeah, for this game to count, we only got 7 minutes to finish it. Otherwise, I might lose I might lose my trophy. Right now, I got a 3rd place trophy. Hope I don't lose it. If I can win in 7 minutes, I definitely might get the 1st place trophy. But that last game took too long. That took me out of 1st place. Took him out of top 10. So I should feel more bad for him. But I'm trying to finish this guy. We can get that dark square bishop too. If we lose, it'll be on his time because I'm not wasting any time. That looks bad. It should be something to do, but I don't see it. I'm not gonna waste the time. That looks just like a bad move. I see what I could have done now. No, yeah, I could have. Yeah, I could have put a lot of pressure on that knight. A whole lot. That's all right. I just want a quick win. We got 5 minutes. That's a lot of time. Okay. He wants to put that pawn here. I think I get it back, don't I? If I jump there, then he can just protect the pawn. Let me jump in the center, and he'll just chase me out of it. I'm gonna jump in the center though and just see if he has the wisdom. Okay, he better protect the pawn. But I say, see if he got the wisdom to chase me out of it, to try to, because that pawn don't mean nothing. That knight is way stronger than that pawn. I might leave his position like that and just maneuver my white bishop into the game, or I can just chip away at that center right now. Which one is faster? Hold up. Something ain't right. Chipping away at the position is better. But I think, okay, he do this first. Because he greedy enough to go take that pawn, and I don't want to go into that type of game. I just could tell the type of player I'm playing. But I do want to, I'm gonna leave the king side like this, and I'm gonna maneuver my white bishop into the game another way. I'm gonna leave the king side locked like this. And I'm gonna attack from this C file. That's what I'm gonna do. If he moves, we're not gonna have time to finish. We only got 4 minutes to play. He should be moving fast. Yeah, I'm gonna lock that like that, and I'm gonna swing the white bishop around. That'll be a nice little maneuver. Oh man, I didn't see that. Damn. I just lost. Shit. I did not see that crap. Darn it. That hurt bad, man. That messed everything up. Hopefully I can still keep my 3rd place. Now he wants to trade. What a weirdo, man. Now he's gonna try to force the trade. I want to trade nothing. journey, man. He's gonna force me all the way back. I had him a long time ago, too. That was a bad plan I chose. Just was simply bad. Simply put. Very bad. Watch you try to trade the rook. You're supposed to. That's not where I'm going with this, though. Dang, I played that simply bad. Shucks. I don't want to finish now. That just took all my spirit out for this tournament. That was just cornbread and broccoli bad. That was terabytes from the other world bad. Did he just make a mistake? That's all I need is a mistake. I think he did too. Keeping the position locked like this, I think that's, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you, sir. Now you're getting a little too overconfident. Now you're gonna get your king in some trouble. Find a way to open this game. Get you. I'm down a piece, but that's all right. It's quite all right. If I can attack this knight here, and get these pieces into this game. Swing these rooks over, swing this queen over. Yep, here I come, sir. Trust and believe me. Now the queen comes behind that, then the rook comes behind that. Everything comes into the game. Make him pay for not trading rooks off, for sure. But we're not going to be able to finish this, though, at all. I'm fighting for a draw with that loss. With that peace loss. Oh, everything calm, sir. Only thing stayed is that one rook. Now this, he gave me that. I'll take it. But he gonna check me? I ain't scared of that. Then he got a check behind me. So if he checked me, how do I block it? I guess he missed it. I guess he figured I gotta step up. Then he checked behind me. No, he can't check behind me. I could just step up, man. Or I could block it with the other rook. I better block it with the other rook. If I step up, he checks me with the other rook. So I gotta block it with this rook. I guess he didn't see I could block that. Just bring my rooks back. He just gave me my piece back for nothing. Thank you. Underestimated me on that one, sir. I wiggled right out of that crap. Okay, here comes the madness. Here comes the drama. He not done with me. He tried to checkmate me. I don't believe this guy. He tried me for real, for real. He just lost the game trying to bring another rook down here. Check, game over. He resigned. Did that give me? Oh, that still took me out of first place. I won that game. That would have gave. Oh man, I was seconds away from first place. That's bull. I won that game, man. No, I won the last game. I would have been. Man, I should have got first. Won the last game with 1 second. All right, that was fun, y'all. I'll share that. I bet I got the highest rating. His performance was 1863. His performance was 2132. Oh, he got 2312. My performance is 2272. Somebody, what they talking about? Everybody, I want you to know we are in the chess world, but we want to make it in the world a better place. No more war. Hey, man. I should have gotten, that's what I said. All right, I'll share this. This is an hour. Wow, I didn't realize that you played an hour chess tournament. Peace out.